Hey everybody, PR's workout of the day. This week we're gonna be repeating an open workout, 15.5. Now, if you don't know this one or never done this one before, just be prepared. Your legs are gonna be on fire. Okay, so this workout is gonna be 27, 21, 15, 9, thrusters, calorie row, okay? So there's a couple things I wanna talk about as far as how to attack this workout. Personally, my preference is on pacing a little bit on the row, but on the thrusters, the big thing is make sure we can maintain a good breathing pattern. Don't overreach in that first round. If you know you can't go 21 in a row, don't attempt 27. So pace it out in the beginning, okay? So with the thrusters, what we wanna keep in mind is it's a squat into a press, okay? So when I started out, we can squat clean it. As I come out, right about here, I'm jumping into my press. As I bring it back down, I'm gonna squat once the bar reaches past my chin. Drive, receive. If we go too fast on the receiving point and start to squat too soon, our bar is gonna be out of position. It's gonna pull us into a bad position. Same thing if I'm pressing out too soon, I'm losing a lot of power from my legs in the slack through the rest of the systems, okay? So just make sure that we're jumping the bar off the shoulders and waiting for the bar to receive the shoulders before we go to squat. On the row, because the thrusters is just gonna really jack your heart rate up, find yourself gassed and winded, and your legs are gonna be toasted by the round 15. So how can we handle a little bit more recovery on our legs without destroying them? So when we're rowing, in the beginning, it's one thing if we're going through that whole cycle, but if we have to turn it on, pushing from all the way through here, through the legs, think of it as more of a hip dominant movement pattern. So here I'm hinging more at my hips versus coming all the way in to use the whole system. Now, this is just my own personal preferences, so what I would recommend is as we're going through this workout, play with the stroke rate, play with your position, play with how big the stroke is. But remember, those thrusters, once you pick them up, once you get going, your legs will come back. Don't be afraid to pick the bar up, okay? The overhead may be more the limiting factor. When we're done with this is a fairly shorter workout. We will have an optional core accessory. So it's gonna begin with a 8 to 10 side plank toe tap. So I'm coming down to a side plank, elbow down. If we need to modify, we can go to that bottom knee. Otherwise, we're at the top. Tap and tap. Keeping our upper body nice and symmetrical, squared forward. We're gonna go 8 to 10 on each side, along with 8 to 10 side plank rotations. Now as I go through this, the whole time, I'm keeping my shoulder stacked back and down. I'm not letting myself sink up. And if this is too much pressure weight, go to the bottom knee again. Okay, so we're coming down and up. Then we're gonna finish it off with a 40 to 60 second prone plank. So from here, we're gonna go into our prone plank position, squeeze your butt, flex your quads, think of that hollow body. We're not in this kind of a plank. We need to remember, give yourself that nice anterior or posterior pelvic tilt, hold those ribs in. Have fun, guys.